Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister's Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramunga First Nations people and absolute thrill to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we're all sleeping well at night. Just letting things play out. If you've got any anxiety, feel free to pop over to Meister's Guidance channel. Scroll through any images that catch your attention or any headlines that titles that pique your interest. Feel free to watch that particular video to just get the energies that you need at this particular time. Because I'm flying out very, very early Saturday morning, I'll be leaving home at about 3:30. I will pre-record this week's Master's Guidance and set it up for you for Sunday, because I think we just all need a little bit of soothing at the moment, although I'm just feeling the energies are really good. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at first, I'm going to have a look at Arkansas. So Shelley, one of my beautiful viewers, has asked, literally basically, she's moved from Chicago down to Arkansas to care for her grandmother, which is absolutely fabulous. She says it's a beautiful state, but it is somewhat backward or behind the times, is how she said it. So there was no particular question, but I'll just have a look and see about Arkansas. Now, it's very, very red, except for literally around Little Rock, which I gather is the capital of Arkansas, and a little bit in the top western cornerish of the state has some blue as well. So just looking through, I mean, you've ended up with Sarah Huckabee Sanders as the governor. Oh, really? It wasn't that long ago that you had Bill Clinton as your governor, who went on to be president, who was very much a Democrat. So not quite sure what happened in the meantime with Arkansas, but you've got Sarah Huckabee Sanders, you've got Bozeman as your Senate rep. These are all GOP. The lieutenant governor, you've got 4 GOP House reps, which is the quota for Arkansas. The lieutenant governor, the attorney general, the secretary of state, the state, and you name it, the treasurer, everybody is red. The state senator, I gather, 58 seats in the state senate and 28 in the state senate. 23 of them have gone to Republicans. So there were 5 Democrats in the state senate. Having a bit of a look in health, education, infrastructure, and economy, it did rank at in the 40s out of 50 states in ratings, but the unemployment was good. So the opportunities in Arkansas for people who wanted to work were really high. However, it did come 44th overall out of 50 states in actual overall ranking. So the education, the health, the infrastructure, and the economy are all, in the lower echelons, and I was actually quite surprised it was lower down than Kentucky. So, now I have no actual real questions. I'm just going to have a look at the future of Arkansas. I'll use my nondescript Gilded Tarot Royale cards just for a first look. If you have any further questions or want any particular readings, let me know. However, I will be away next week. If anything dramatic pops up, I will use my tablet. Yes, I'm an Android girl. Use my tablet to record and post from overseas. Okay, let's have a look. Just an overall reading of Arkansas, the future of Arkansas. Apparently, it's a lovely area. And what I really got when I was doing some research on Arkansas, even though it is 44th out of 50th in ranking, I got a real pull to the simplicity of the state. That it's not so much backward or even behind the times. It just came across as a sedate and simple, not simple as in simple-minded, but just getting back to the simplicity of life in the state itself. I don't know if Shelley can reinforce that for me. I got a very strong feeling of community, not necessarily progressive community, and progressive can be quite scary if you're not that way inclined, but I got a feel that there was a lot of community support within the state, that people looked out for each other, that they grew their own vegetables, that they it was just a slower paced type of life. But let's have a look. Tell me about Arkansas. I don't need to know the future just yet. Tell me about Arkansas itself. Arkansas. Now I have to laugh because those of us that are not familiar with how it's pronounced, I would have said it was Arkansas or something. Anyhow, Arkansas. I know it's Arkansas. Okay, guys, are you ready for me? Yes, they are. Okay. I'll bring you down. So the first card, this is what's popped out, and this is how they tell me they're ready for me to read. Four of Pentacles. It's just it clarifies what I was saying in the fact that it is not a wealthy state. There's not a lot of money, and the people that are there have to watch their dime. But it's it's not. It's about being grateful for what you have. It's about not having a lot of money, but holding on to it wisely, is what I'm really getting. I don't know if there's a lot of poverty in the state. It's not a poverty card, but it's just really cards close to the chest. Some financial insecurity. Okay, thank you guys. Right, they knew I would hit it sooner or later. There is financial insecurity in the state. I don't know what their minimum wage is, but there are people that are just, they've got a bit, they've got enough, but there's nothing left over. Okay, thank you. And this clarifies that, the Two of Pentacles. I'm just really getting a draw to the fact that there's no money to spare, and people are having to juggle their incomes and hang on to their money and just hoard it a little. But yeah, I'm getting really that it's not wealthy. Okay, Death card at the Foundation. Now, death, don't be ever frightened of death. It is about endings and beginnings. One door closing, and like significant endings, like the door is closing, and then you stand in the dark for a while, and then the other door opens. But it's also about really authentic reform. So I'm getting Arkansas is paused. Arkansas, I was just about to say. Arkansas is paused for the stage of authentic reform. It's poised. It's the foundation. It is going to become a reformation state. This is interesting. In the past, we have the Lovers. This is about the unbalanced power. So I'm not quite sure where this is leading me. I'm not even talking about politics here. I'm just getting a feel that there was an unbalance of power. I don't know. Sarah Huckabee Sanders might be actually good for Arkansas. I'll ask that in a minute. I'm not sure. I'm just getting a draw that they're just poised for this new stage in the states moving forward. But in the past, there has been this masculine energy having this control over the feminine, but the masculine is fading. Okay, perhaps Shelley or someone else in Arkansas can clue me in on that, but I'm really getting that it's the patriarchal, my way or the highway. Perhaps women are stepping up a bit more. Okay, thank you. Possibly having a female governor. I'm not sure, but I'm just really getting a pull that this masculine is fading, and the feminine is coming into its own. the state is at a crossroads point. It is at a real moment where it has to take the blindfold off and make a decision about which way it wants to go forward. And I'm really getting a draw to education here. Do they want to lift because the education level out of the 50 states was, it was in the 40s. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't real great. Okay, thank you God. They're doing such a big dump on me today. What I'm really getting is that Arkansas as an area is going to undergo dramatic reform with the empowerment or rise of the feminine power, that they're actually going to be at a crossroads in regards to education. And they're telling me that the opportunity is now to improve the education in the state. This is interesting because so much depends on it. It is not going to be an easy path. It's not going to actually be an easy message to sell. There is going to be resistance, but I'm just getting this pull towards improving the education. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be an uphill slog to get it to change. But we have externally. Now, I'm not going to say this is Sarah Huckabee Sanders. We've seen her. We've seen her to date stand up on the podium and lie her backside off, but she's not stupid. Okay. I actually get the feeling, and I hope to say this, but I actually get the feeling she's going to be good for the state. She's going to be positive. She's not stupid. She's actually quite smart under that exterior. But she's going to have someone also with her that is going to advise her on this improving the intellect, which sounds bizarre, but raising the standard. Internally, things being seen from a different point of view within the state. This is really quite interesting. The Nine of Wands, there are new boundaries that are going to have to be set, and acceptance that is going to have to be undertaken. Yeah, okay. Right. Keep going. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This is the outcome. Ten of Pentacles. Arkansas, I have no idea why, perhaps someone there can let me know, has the potential to be a wealthy state. It has the potential. Now, tens are also the ending of a cycle and leading into the beginning of a new cycle. But it has potential to be a real go-getter state. However, at the moment, it needs to disperse itself from this toxic energy. What's this toxic energy? Yeah. It has to literally the wisdom and honesty and truth has to literally destroy this devil energy. And we know what this devil energy is. This is believing in lies, down-putting of others, just the hatred, the fear, the blame, you name it, has to be brought down for the state to enter its own. However, we have the Empress. There is a birth of something new that is going to bring abundance. There will be an offer on the cards. Okay, there are things that are going to be brought to the surface that need to be revealed in regards to the government. and dark money in the government and moral corruption in the government that's going to lead to some restriction, harvesting what is sown, but then we have the sun to finish that. So there's this process that Arkansas is going to have to go through. It is a state that has huge potential going forward, but it has to expose this dark money and corruption in the government, restrict it, because it will reap what it sows, and I think because we've ended with the sun, it's actually going to occur. Eight of Wands, a lot of messaging coming forward, and I love that you've got the sun rising here. It's a new day, it's a new opportunity. We have the Ace of Wands, passion, planning, careers, communication, but done with this fire energy, passion, and the Magician. There is possibility here to manifest. The Page of Pentacles, it is the youth coming forward and saying we want more, and the state itself is at a crossroads, and I'm really hoping it takes this. We've got 2 2s here. I'm really hoping it takes this path of light and sunshine, which is the one that is blazing brightly. Okay, can I ask a question please, guys? Yep, here they are. Ask a question please. Great energy today. Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders going to be good for Arkansas? Yes. Is she smarter than we give her credit for? Is she smarter than we give it credit for? Is she smarter? It's not wanting to answer that. Okay, can I ask another one, please? Is she going to have good advisors around her? Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders, as the governor, going to have good advisors around her? Yes. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Is she going to improve the education standard in Arkansas? Yes. Can I ask a question, please? Is she there? Did she run for governor for the benefit of the state? For the benefit of the state over personal gain? Did she run for governor for the betterment of the state? And I'm getting a yes. Is she there for the power of money? And I'm getting a no. Okay, well, that actually took me by surprise. I hope the cards and pendulum are right. I mean, I am just the messenger. They give me the message. But I think it's going to be okay. That's 18 minutes. So what I might do, unless there's any... Okay, thank you guys. They're telling me throw a couple. Just one row of my intuition cards. One row of my intuition cards, please. Just one row. I have to decide what cards I'm going to take with me overseas so I don't get excess baggage. One row. Because even though I'm sitting here on my little card table in the corner, I have cards packed up all around me. Because I never know quite which ones they're going to want me to use on the day. Right, can you tell? Just one row, Arkansas. One row. One row, Arkansas. Like that. They're telling me that card didn't deserve to drop out. One row, Arkansas. One row, Arkansas. Future of Arkansas. Future of Arkansas in the US. No, go back. Okay. Right, bring you down. When they tell you to stop, they tell you to stop. This is the one that first flew out. Feminine energy. Okay. Oh, I wonder if did the card that I put back, guys, mean to come out? Because it was the out card, the feminine energy, possibly bringing, I'll see what comes up, bringing the out of the greed, indolence. The money's going to flow, there's going to be growth, plus bring in the masculine, the community, building, bullseye. So, okay, thank you. It'll teach me, won't it? Because I put the card back that said out. So with this feminine energy, it's going to be out with the greed. The money is going to flow for growth. And with the assistance of the masculine, the community is going to go through this building process. On the base, we've got happy, love, key, rainbow. Now this is a unity of diversity card. It's just a coming together. So I'm actually feeling really good. Okay, let's have a look in again in 4 years' time. I'm just going to have a quick ask. Let's have a look. Can I ask a question, guys? Can I ask a question? Thank you. Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders going to be governor for a while? Is she going to be able to bring her reforms in? Is she going to be governor for a while? And that's a yes. Okay. Who knew? I hope that allays some fears. It's actually looking good. So thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.